The de facto judge's dilemma, conditions of qualification. Case law delves into the conditions under which a de facto judge operates. While a judge might appear duly constituted and qualified, the absence of certain crucial acts or requirements may call their legitimacy into question. A spotlight on State v. Miller highlights the complexities surrounding the qualification of de facto judges. The role of constitutionality, a de facto judge's legitimacy. A compelling case study, Walcott v. Wells, exemplifies the gray area within which de facto judges operate. Even when appointed under an unconstitutional statute, judges assuming their duties and enjoying public acceptance tread the thin line between legality and constitutionality. The enduring question arises, can a judge's actions under such circumstances be considered legitimate? Decoding jurisdiction, a crucial legal framework. The trilogy of controversy, status, jurisdiction, and adjudication. In the realm of law, the trilogy of status, jurisdiction, and adjudication serves as a foundational framework for addressing controversies. The initial inquiry centers on an individual's status, followed by an examination of jurisdiction and venue, culminating in the process of adjudication. However, these established legal processes are often disregarded, leading to breaches and unlawful practices. Behind closed bars, the disarray of de facto prisons. An alarming reality emerges as the de facto government establishes and perpetuates a network of prisons and detention centers. The majority of these facilities lack constitutional grounding, raising ethical and legal concerns. By wielding power over these private for-profit POW camps, the de facto government incarcerates individuals without proper legal foundation, infringing upon their rights and liberty. A global chessboard, hegemony and the counter-move. Hegemony's last stand, intimidation tactics and sacrifices. The hegemony, sensing its grip slipping, resorts to intimidation tactics to uphold its dominion. Ritualistic sacrifices become instruments of fear, with women and men falling victim to orchestrated acts meant to deter resistance. By shedding light on these practices, the narrative underscores the motivations behind the orchestrated sacrifices and their impact on the broader power struggle. The rising tide, global players respond to hegemony. Amid the hegemony's efforts to maintain control, global players such as Russia and China enter the stage with calculated counter-responses. These nations employ diplomatic strategies, expelling ambassadors and canceling contracts, to challenge the hegemony's dominance. The BRICS operations of world nations confront the established order, unveiling the fractures within the hegemony's power structure. De facto government, behind the veil of power. Unmasking de facto government's intricacies. Diving into the intricacies of de facto government reveals a sinister truth. A de facto government operates through displays of force, evading compliance with necessary acts and constitutional principles. Despite the facade of legitimacy, de facto government thrives on unchecked power, shrouded in secrecy and veiled intentions. Jurisdiction's web, unraveling the legal concepts. Within the labyrinth of legal terminology lies the concept of jurisdiction, a cornerstone of legal authority. By examining various dimensions of jurisdiction, territorial, personal, and original, insight is gained into how this element shapes legal proceedings. However, even these pillars of law are frequently transgressed, contributing to the unchecked expansion of de facto power. The Awakening, Pursuit of Truth and Justice. House of Reawakening Minds, a sanctuary for awareness. In the quest for enlightenment, the House of Reawakening Minds emerges as a haven for spiritual and intellectual growth. It serves as a platform for individuals to explore hidden histories, broaden their knowledge, and awaken to the true realities of hegemony, de facto law, and their far-reaching implications. Liberation through knowledge, Embracing Truth's Transformative Power. Empowerment emerges as individuals lift the veil of deception, unraveling the intricate web of hidden agendas. Armed with knowledge, they can confront narratives, challenge oppression, and advocate for justice and equality. The transformative power of truth takes center stage, inspiring a collective journey toward liberation from the constraints of de facto rule. Unveiling the illusion, a call to action. Shattering the facade, embracing truth, dismissing deception. In a world marred by covert operations and hidden intentions, the imperative to uncover truth becomes paramount. The historical echoes of conquest and manipulation resound in modern global interactions, prompting a call to action. By unmasking the de facto government's deceitful narrative, individuals can shatter illusions, question authority, and reclaim their rightful place in the pursuit of justice and liberation. Unveiling the veiled truth, the secret Treaty of Verona and the Aboriginal narrative. Dissecting the construct, Dane Calloway's deconstructed book. Dane Calloway's thought-provoking book has sparked a paradigm shift in our understanding of history, as he unravels the threads of truth and deceit woven into the fabric of the past. By examining the reverse narrative presented in his book, we unveil a controversial narrative that challenges conventional wisdom and reveals a hidden agenda. Challenging the African origin narrative. Calloway's audacious exploration dares to question the established narrative of African origins. He delves into the theory that we were sent from the Americas to West Africa, a perspective that upends conventional teachings, and forces us to reconsider the credibility of the well-known African origin paradigm. The controversial nature of this perspective sparks debates and challenges preconceived notions. Unmasking the Black diaspora phenomenon. Central to Calloway's assertions is the concept of the Black diaspora, a term used to reinforce a hegemonic paradigm. He uncovers the machinations behind this phenomenon, revealing how it sustains the control exerted by the de facto government over the Aboriginal people. The mind control system, fueled by the Black diaspora narrative, perpetuates a cycle of self-oppression, rendering many individuals unwitting accomplices in their own subjugation. In the shadow of a secret treaty, hegemony's hidden agendas. The Secret Treaty of Verona, a glimpse into hegemonic motivations. Shrouded in secrecy, the Treaty of Verona unveils the true intentions of the hegemonic powers of the time. Crafted with meticulous precision, this document aims to obliterate representative government and suppress the liberty of the press. The high contracting powers, driven by monarchical principles, forge an alliance to safeguard their authority and quell any uprising of the masses. The clash of ideologies, monarchy versus representative government. At the heart of the treaty lies a battle between two contrasting ideologies, monarchy and representative government. The treaty underscores the disdain monarchs harbor for the system of representative governance, perceiving it as a threat to their sovereignty. This ideological struggle serves as a lens through which we can better comprehend the complex dynamics at play during this era. Shades of deception, unmasking the true nature of government. Striking at the roots, the role of indigenous peoples. Calloway's revelations strike at the very foundations of government and governance. He exposes the intricate web of manipulation woven around indigenous peoples, creating a distorted reality that veils their true history. By unmasking these hidden truths, we are confronted with the enormity of the deceit perpetrated by those in power. The power of the hegemony, orchestrating deceptive narratives. The hegemonic powers wield an unparalleled influence in shaping global narratives. Through strategic control of the media and manipulation of information, they maintain a stronghold on the masses. Calloway's exploration shines a spotlight on the mechanisms employed to suppress dissent and perpetuate a distorted view of history. The call to break free, liberation through knowledge. Awakening to the truth, breaking the chains of deception. As Callaway's revelations resonate, individuals are presented with an opportunity to liberate themselves from the chains of deception. The pursuit of knowledge becomes an act of resistance, paving the way for a collective awakening. Armed with newfound awareness, we can challenge established narratives and forge a path towards true emancipation. Navigating a complex landscape, recognizing allies and enemies. Callaway's work compels us to discern friend from foe in a world rife with hidden agendas. He exposes how a lack of awareness can lead individuals to unwittingly defend their own subjugation. The call to action lies in identifying true allies and acknowledging the political currents that shape our reality. Unmasking the veil, charting a course for change. Shattering illusions, unveiling the true power dynamics. In the pursuit of liberation, unmasking illusions becomes paramount. Callaway's revelations prompt us to challenge prevailing narratives and question the sources of power. By peeling back the layers of deceit, we can gain a clearer understanding of the forces that have shaped our history and continue to influence our present.